Hello, I'm Dustin, one of the team members here at HYPRO Filtration. In this video, we will be providing a brief explanation on ISO cleanliness codes. If you're watching this video, then you've probably seen these codes before, possibly on an oil analysis report. So, this video is just to help solidify your understanding on how to read and interpret these codes. ISO cleanliness codes are used to quantify the amount of particulate contamination that is present per milliliter of fluid and is measured and documented in 3 different micron sizes. Those micron sizes are 4 micron, 6 micron, and 14 micron. ISO cleanliness codes are always expressed as 3 numbers, with each number referencing a contamination code for each correlated particle size while encompassing all particles at that micron size or larger. An example of an ISO code would be 24, 22, and 19. It is important to know that as an ISO code increases by 1, the range of the contamination is going to double. For example, if we have an ISO code of 17, then we will have between 640 and 1300 particles of contamination per milliliter of that micron size and larger. However, if that ISO code was to increase by just 1 to 18, we would now have between 1300 and 2500 particles of contamination per milliliter of fluid for that micron size and larger. Inversely, it also is important to know that as an ISO code drops by 1, the range of contaminant per milliliter of fluid is going to be cut in half. For example, if we have an ISO code that drops from 17 to 16, then we would only be between 320 and 640 particles of contamination per milliliter of fluid. So, let's take a look back at our example ISO code of 24, 22, and 19 and see what it means. Our first number, 24, represents all particles that are 4 micron and larger. And by using our reference chart, we are able to see the code 24 means that there is between 80,000 and 160,000 particles of contamination per milliliter at the 4 micron size and larger. Our second number, 22, represents all particles that are 6 micron and larger and correlates to 20,000 to 40,000 particles of contamination per milliliter of fluid at the 6 micron level and larger. And finally, our third number, 19, represents all particles at the 14 micron and larger size and correlates to 2,500 to 5,000 particles of contamination per milliliter of fluid. If you would like to use this information to see just how much contamination is running through your system in a year, then download the HYPRO application for your mobile device. If you have any questions on this topic or any others, then please reach out to us at info@hyprofiltration.com. For more information on our products, please visit us at www.hyprofiltration.com.